Let's turn to Bangladesh now, which is facing its worst financial crisis in decades. We are not the ones saying this. Bangladesh's own media is. It's a cocktail of bad loans, no reforms, and poor management. And the result? A success story in tatters. Bangladesh was on the rise in the last decade. Their average growth rate was 6.6%. The country was on its way to becoming a developing nation. So where did things go wrong? And has the interim regime made things worse? Let's look at the problem first. Bangladesh's banking system is on life support. The Asian Development Bank, ADB, is calling it the weakest in Asia. Just see the numbers. Loan defaults are piling up high. By the end of June, they stood at 6 lakh crore taka, which is around 49 billion US dollars. And those numbers will soon be updated. After that, the defaults will stand at 9 lakh crore taka, which is 74 billion US dollars. Imagine that, 74 billion is almost 15% of Bangladesh's GDP. So clearly, bad loans are out of control. Neighbors like India, even Pakistan, have done better. But Bangladesh is struggling. Last year, 20% of all loans led to defaults. That was 28% higher than the year before. And remember, the interim regime took power in August. So half of last year was their rule. And it's not just banks. Non-banking entities are struggling too. Around 20 of them are in really poor health. 83% of their portfolio is made up of defaulted loans. So the central bank has stepped in. They have asked 8 of these entities to liquidate. Now, if you look at the stock market, you'll see the same story. In the last 16 years, the market has shrunk by 38%. We usually talk about investors making money in stocks. In Bangladesh, it's the opposite. If you account for inflation, they have lost 3% annually. It makes you wonder what went wrong. Bangladesh was a booming economy. It was the poster child for the so-called third world. So what happened to it? Clearly, there were some structural problems. Take the case of banks. Officials say businessmen took out plenty of loans. They had the ability to repay it, but they chose not to pay, which is why the bad loans piled up. Now, to be fair, this did not happen overnight. It is the result of years of mismanagement. Then last year, the interim regime promised to fix it. Naturally, people had hope. After all, Muhammad Yunus is an economist. He specializes in microfinance and credit. So what has Yunus achieved in 13 months? It's one bitter pill after another. Under Muhammad Yunus, the economic growth has stalled. Look at the IMF data. In June last year, Bangladesh was expected to grow by 6.6%. The actual growth was just 3.8%. So Yunus is presiding over a slowdown. He appears unable to fix the financial system, and this will have a knock-on effect. Bad loans can drag down the whole country. It can contaminate the national economy, and to make things worse, there is no political stability. Yunus has promised elections by February next year, February 2026, but his plans are unclear. Like, will he contest those elections? Or will he be a neutral referee? From the looks of it, Yunus is getting comfortable in his chair. As we speak, he has begun yet another foreign trip. His 13th trip in his 13 months as leader. This time he is heading to New York for the UN General Assembly, and it's quite a long trip too. He will arrive in New York later today and he will return to Dhaka on the 2nd of October. This is an 11-day trip. The problem is, he doesn't have a case to present. Just imagine you're a foreign investor or the CEO of a top company. Will you jump to invest in Bangladesh right now? Or will you wait for the elections? Will you wait for clarity on policy and rules? Chances are you will wait, which is why interim rulers do not hang around for too long. Their job is to stabilize and step aside. By refusing to do that, Muhammad Yunus has made things worse. He alone is not responsible for this financial crisis, but he alone is delaying a solution for it.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
geschäftsführenden Direktoren,
Hindi,
$36 trillion का कर्ज हो
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali. Stop.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も。
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.